All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Whores
the
and
Still
dudes.
Human Podcast. My name is Andrew Bogatowski. Echo Shorty, what is your name?
Sometimes they call me Echo, sometimes they call me Shorty. Let's go.
All right, that's pretty cool. My shirt's too small. Um, I love this shirt.
Why do you have small shirts?
Well, I don't usually have small shirts, but this shirt's small because I bought it a while ago. But it says Booze Cruise on it, and it's
I
George Washington crossing the Hudson River.
feel like Alan from The Hangover would wear that.
I feel like he would. I feel like he would. I agree. I agree.
All right.
All right, so let's write a porn script.
Oh my god. First scene. Sucking my fucking dick.
First scene,
Obviously.
just jumping right
Yeah,
into it.
right into it. Like, hello, my name is Echo. She's sucking my fucking dick. Let's go.
Okay, okay. I have a different idea. So,
What Let me hear it.
so, so, um, we're gonna do.
Anal?
No, we're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna do a character thing. So the male lead's gonna be Elon Musk.
Is Oh. Okay.
Elon Musk just lost all of his money.
Played by Elon or played by a Mexican nigga?
Played by a Mexican for
Yeah,
show.
yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Okay. So Elon Musk just lost all of his money, right?
Yeah, see.
So he's at the top of a building and
Ay, ay, ay.
he's thinking about some things. He's standing on the ledge and who's going to be our female lead?
I'm thinking either a Bella Danger or Camila Cortez.
Okay, let's go with the Bella Danger
All
because
right.
that fits the script. She
All
likes
right.
danger. Some dangerous things are about to
She's
happen.
sexy, dude. Do you know who that is?
Um
I love her.
I think maybe.
Violet Myers, actually. Go with Violet Myers.
Okay, we'll do Violet Myers. I
Yeah,
know
it's her.
her.
It's her. I love
I
her.
know her. Um she has magnificent breasts.
And ass, everything, everything.
Mhm.
She's awesome.
Mhm. She's great. So she's like they're up at the top of the building and Elon's about to jump. Everybody's watching
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, I don't I think you're making a mistake. Why don't you come down here and
Suck my ass.
suck my ass?" So Elon Musk comes off the ledge. He starts sucking her ass. Then
Yeah,
then
as
what
he should.
happens? Then what happens?
Then she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is awesome! Like, let me suck your dick."
And then
Back to dick sucking. I like getting my dick sucked. I'm sorry. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? You know what I'm
okay.
saying? You
Well,
know what I'm
then
saying? Come
then
on, come
then
on.
some dicks are getting sucked. What is this third person? Is this POV?
This is definitely POV.
A POV, okay, but the intro, the storyline isn't gonna be POV. That's gonna be third person. Um, so okay, it's
I like
POV.
POV.
I like POV
The
too.
best like back shots are for POV.
It's easier to immerse yourself in the
Yeah.
pornographic film when
Yeah.
it's yeah, for sure, for sure. Um,
Oh man.
okay, so the dick is being sucked. Now, is this just gonna be an oral porn, or
OnlyFans POV shorty.
we doing all sorts of things in this porn?
Repeat that.
Are we doing like all sorts of things in this porn, or is it just like an oral thing?
Oh, it's everything.
Okay, okay,
We got oil. We got toys. We got handcuffs. We got blindfolds.
okay.
We got
And this is all
vaginal.
happening. This is all
We got
happening on top of a building.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
No, I'm letting you know.
Is there a better place?
I mean, probably a more comfortable place somewhere,
Nah,
but for the
nah.
time
Fuck
being,
it.
we're just
The view. The
yeah, the
view.
view. It's a dire situation. My man's was about to
Where are
jump.
we at? Are we in
He's got to
Vegas?
get straight to it.
I'm thinking Vegas.
We're in Austin, Texas, where
Oh,
Elon Musk lives.
nah,
That's where he lives.
nah,
He just lost all his money. He can't afford to
nah.
be anywhere else.
We're in Portugal.
Why would he be in Port?
I don't know why he is. He
He
just
doesn't have
is.
any money. How'd he
So
get over
what? He
there?
got there.
So he was in Portugal and then he lost all of his money.
That's
So he's stuck in Portugal.
yes.
Okay.
And then Violet Myers is there.
Okay. Violet Myers is there doing like a
A shoot.
yeah, or like an expo. One
Anything.
of those things where they get groped all day.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I love those
So
things.
all sorts of things are happening. Then now where's he gonna come?
Obviously, on her face.
Okay, so
Where
he
else?
he comes on her face. There's a little bit of cum dripping off of her
This
chin
is
onto her
gross. This
big
is kind
ass
of gross.
titties.
And sorry to our listeners. This is gross.
Don't apologize to these people. So there's a little bit of cum dripping all over her big ass titties, right? and then he thinks about it. He thinks about it for a second. But what we don't know about Elon Musk is that he has a
Post nut clarity.
he has a sex thing. He feels shame and he cries after sex.
Oh,
So he's crying and then he
oh,
goes and jumps off the building anyway
oh.
because of the sex.
So she didn't really save his life.
No, she didn't really save his life, but
This is a sad story.
yeah, I mean, all pornos can't be happy, man.
It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all our fathers out there. Hope y'all enjoyed this story. I surely did. I feel like most fathers probably did. Um, yeah,
I feel like the
it's
fathers
also
appreciate it.
Juneteenth. Black people everywhere, gang. Um, yeah, this is awesome.
I feel kind of excluded.
You are excluded.
I'm neither a father nor black.
Nor black. Yeah, yeah. Your people definitely abuse my people. I fuck with you.
My people were in Poland.
Yeah, abusing my people.
No, we were getting fucked by Nazis.
Yeah, I mean everybody in the Germany, Polish area was getting fucked by and there's black people out there too. We were all getting fucked by Nazis,
Yeah,
experimented on
we
all
were
that
getting
shit.
fucked by Nazis. We didn't have shit to do
Yeah,
with all
yeah.
that.
But the Nazi Empire got a lot of ideas from what America was doing to black people.
Yeah.
Like there's letters corresponding between like high officials in Germany and high officials in America at the time who were
Yeah,
talking about
there was a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
sympathy for the Nazis in America. Often gets overlooked.
Yeah, yeah, definitely MK Ultra was but that was a little different. That was more of like an MK Ultra for anybody who doesn't know is an experiment to see if they can control minds through LSD and different drug abuse. So what they would do is they would use either electrotherapy or high doses of hallucinogens, and they would try to experiment with your mind and see what they can make you either believe is real or see what your reality is within those times.
They'd have prostitutes that would lure these men into these CIA safe houses and they'd slip them LSD.
Yeah,
And then
and this isn't a conspiracy.
this
This
could be a porn script.
this is yeah, this is documented. CIA like released. This is real. This happened. This isn't like a conspiracy. This is
This
factual.
this could be a porno though.
Mm.
It could be a porno. We could do okay, who's our female lead?
Like out of the
Just
porn
pick a
stars.
porn star. Yep. It can even be
Give me 13 seconds.
it can be fucking Gerald from Hey Arnold as a woman for all I care. Just a person who has sex.
I'm thinking Kelsey Monroe,
Okay. I don't know her. I'm sure she's beautiful.
a Latino who's thick as fuck.
Okay. Male lead. Male lead's gonna be
Me,
Jesus. Jesus.
white Jesus or black Jesus.
Uh,
That's the difference.
it's gonna be white Jesus. We're gonna pick the
What
more.
the fuck? White Jesus doesn't fucking exist.
Well, he's got to be gullible. Do you want black Jesus to be gullible, or do you want
I want black Jesus.
black
Okay,
Jesus?
fine,
Black
fine,
Jesus can be
fine.
the
It's
CIA
Santa. It's
officer.
Santa. It's white Santa.
Okay, white Santa. So white Santa's our
Santa's black
female
too,
lead,
though.
and Santa's just not real. Um, so white Santa's gonna be our male lead, and black Jesus is gonna be the CIA officer.
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine with me.
so Kelsey Monroe, she walks up to Santa and she's like, "Hey, you should
I've been naughty.
yeah, I've been naughty. You should come put your dick in my ass." And they're gonna go to the CIA safe house and she's gonna slip Santa some LSD and she's gonna slip him. Was it just LSD? Did they give him any other drugs? I'm sure they did. She's
Pretty sure it was primarily LSD.
she's gonna slip him LSD this time, and Black Jesus is in the other room watching. They get busy. They start doing their thing,
Yeah.
and then afterwards, Santa comes. Where does he come?
What, bro? This is the easy question.
Not on her face. It
They
can't be her
always
face
come
every
on the
time.
face. Face or titties. That's it.
This
It's
is
either face or titties. Pick one.
okay. Okay, he's gonna come on her ass.
No.
He's gonna come on her
What
ass.
porn have you seen where they come on their fucking ass?
I
They
have
they
definitely
come.
seen that in porn.
No, they either come on
And
their
this,
face or their
bro,
fucking titties.
this is our porn. This isn't everybody else's porn. This is our porn.
Did anybody else
We're gonna.
subscribe to Pornhub
It's
Premium
like
during COVID and not get their shit provoked?
it's like the 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 Drake album.
Hold
We're
on, hold on,
we're
hold on.
gonna try something different.
Did anybody else subscribe to Pornhub Premium during COVID and never get their shit charged or provoked? Because I did. I've had Premium for like 3 years. Never had to pay a fucking cent for it.
That's lit. That's lit. How frequently?
You don't want to know the answer to that question.
I kind of do.
Daily,
I kind of daily.
daily.
How many times daily?
You don't want to know.
I do.
Depends on the day.
Okay. Okay. So afterwards, Santa's busted his nut. They were having the
Yeah,
pillow talk, but he's tripping balls. He doesn't even know it. He
yeah.
just he just thinks because this is the first time he's even had sex. Mrs. Claus don't be putting out because they're part of a
I
children's
love you,
story.
Skylar Vox. I love you.
So she starts asking him like, how do you get the elves to work around the clock? And he's like, oh, we give them Adderall
Adderall's like meth, but
and
like different.
point guns at them so they make our toys. And she's like, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Where did you find the elves? He said, I raped a bunch of midgets.
Slavery.
Slavery and
They better work for me.
midget rape.
They know better.
Point is, we find out at the end of this porn that Santa isn't the man that we thought he was.
Never was. Never will be. Saint Nick,
Um,
Saint
Dick.
Dickhead.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but nah, my people were getting fucked up by the Nazis. I ain't had nothing to do
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. That's just fucked up, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You want to talk about it? Do you need to release?
Yeah, well, see, I have all these genetic memories
Oh yeah,
of
same.
taking showers that didn't necessarily get me clean. You know what I'm saying?
Oh okay. I have memories of doing work that didn't get me paid.
Right, right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, man. I see. So basically, what you're saying is that you and I are two of a kind, and Juneteenth is for me too.
No.
Oh, okay.
I had to shut that down real quick. Okay,
Okay.
so what's the next topic, Groovy?
All right. 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 Fuck Mary kill Dumbledore, Gandalf, Morgan Freeman.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. Okay, so repeat my options, please.
Dumbledore,
Yes,
Gandalf,
yes.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay, so who remind me exactly who is Gandalf?
Gandalf is the dude from Lord of the
But
Rings.
he's the bad guy.
No, he's the good guy. He's the old dude with the long hair that's like powerful as fuck.
Okay, so
I think.
God damn it. All right, so we're gonna fucking kill Dumbledore because he's actually gonna enjoy this, and I'm not. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, because Dumbledore's
Yeah,
gay.
yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
enjoy this shit. I'm not. I'm sorry, bro. You're out of
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
We're gonna fuck Freeman because I know who you are.
I feel like his voice would.
Actually, I'm gonna marry him because I know who you are. Me
Yeah.
and you are gonna get along somewhat.
I feel like his voice would
Oh
really get
God,
me hot. You know what I'm
and we're
saying?
fucking Dumbledore. 'Cause at least he's a fucking good guy. Shit.
So you're
Why do you give me dudes?
fucking dumb. Wait, are you killing or fucking Dumbledore?
I thought I was killing Gandalf. No, fuck. I fucked
You
up.
said you were killing Dumbledore because
I'm
he's gay, which
fucking
is
drunk.
which is kind of that's kind
Damn
of
it.
fucked up, man.
I mean, I don't want to enjoy it. I don't want to have you enjoy it either. This is terrible.
Okay, so I'm gonna marry Dumbledore.
Why couldn't you give me porn stars I just named?
I'm gonna I'm
Vox,
I'm gonna marry
Myers.
Dumbledore so I can fuck Dumbledore repeatedly.
Ah,
Um, he's just gonna be able to wave his wand and make me bust a fat nut. You know
dude,
what I'm
what the
saying?
fuck?
That's pretty.
I don't
That's
like
pretty
any of these. You
impressive.
give me the worst ones.
I'm I'm gonna fuck Morgan Freeman because, like I said,
Oh
his voice is
man,
probably gonna get me going, and then I'm gonna
he
kill
can fucking
Gandalf.
document it.
I'm gonna kill Gandalf because I don't really Lord of the Rings wasn't my shit.
It wasn't my shit either.
Yeah,
I liked Aragon, but the movie sucked.
Morgan Freeman be like narrating the sex and shit.
And then he fucking rubbed my fucking head
He
really
climaxed. He
slowly.
climaxed on my
Lots of
forehead
spit.
wrinkles.
Lots of spit.
All right. So let's do fuck, Mary kill. Let me think of porn stars I know.
Throw it to me.
Lena Paul. You know Lena Paul.
Yes.
Okay, Lena Paul.
House of Orgy.
House of Orgy.
Google it.
Okay. Okay. So Lena Paul. Lena Paul. Sean Lawless.
I'm not familiar.
It's a man. I was gonna try to get you with men again, but I'll give you a normal one.
He tries. Look at him. Look
I'll
at
give
him.
you a normal one. So Lena Paul. Drawing some blanks. Riley Reed.
Mm.
Um.
You know some porn stars. I
Uh,
know you do.
I do. I just can't think of any off the top of my head, which is strange because I know quite a few porn stars.
Should I pull up premium?
No, you can just name one. Who's our third?
Nah, you gotta name it, bro.
All right, Skylar Vox then.
Okay. All right, I'm marrying Skylar Vox. I'm fucking that shit up.
Okay.
Dude, she's so bad. Titties and
Okay.
ass, face, card, valid. Like, yeah, I'm fucking that up. Um, fucking Riley Reed. For sure. She can ride a fucking dick, bro. And she has that spine tattoo. It's just sexy as fuck.
Okay.
And sorry, Lena, like I'm gonna kill you. Like, it's not like I wouldn't fuck you. That's not the case at all.
Lena Paul's got way better ass and tits than
Riley Reed, for sure.
Skylar Vox.
Nah, you're cap.
I,
No, no, no,
her
no,
body is much
no, no,
sexier to
no,
me than
no, 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 no,
Skylar
no, 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 no,
Vox's.
no, 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 no,
It,
no,
it is.
no, 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 cap, 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 cap.
It might be Skylar Vox's might be bigger, but her shape is better to me.
Cap.
All right.
Skylar
So
Fox is so bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna fuck Lena Paul. I'm gonna kill Skylar Vox because she just seems like a bitch,
Oh, sick.
and I'm gonna
And they go
marry Riley
Riley
Reed
Reed.
because she
No,
seems fun.
dude, no. I'd rather marry fucking Lena than Riley.
She
Lena has
seems
all the
fun.
curves,
She
bro.
seems like a fun person to spend time with.
Why are we so fucking opposite? I love you, bro. I love you, but we
Maybe
just don't see eye to eye.
it's our genetic memories of
I
you
fuck the
working, and
shit out of Skylar, bro.
I would too. But I mean, between the three, yeah,
Ah, sickening, sickening.
can't make this guy happy. You can't do
What
it.
about Tiana Trump? I eat
See,
her ass. I don't eat ass.
honestly, I think she's a bit overrated. She can suck dick well.
Oh my god, well is an
She can
understatement.
suck dick well.
Amazing.
Have you ever seen her interview on No Jumper?
No, I haven't, honestly.
Looked like she was tweaking.
She probably what? I feel like she probably
Probably
turned 30 right
tweaking,
before
but
she got on
I feel
fucking.
like I lost quite a few brain cells just watching that interview.
Do you think many porn stars are really very intelligent?
Riley Reed's a very adept businesswoman.
Did you hear her
She's very
rapping that song
functional.
where she kept saying nigga?
Yeah, you know,
And she wanna suck a dick, nigga. Yeah, that bitch is a thought. And
th-
she say nigga. I really don't like her. I don't know. Like I'm not fucking with Riley Reid. Not gonna lie to you, but it's okay. She's like she. I
how
let
come
her,
you killed Lena Paul then?
cause bro, like I let Riley Reid ride my fucking dick. Oh my god, this is such an X-rated fucking podcast today. This is
This is what
disgusting.
you're like
This is
this when you're
disgusting.
drunk, bro.
I know.
All right. Warriors won.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Oh my god.
That's why I brought it up so we
S-
could talk about it.
So like, how do you feel about it?
I feel not surprised. I feel like
I thought the Celtics had a chance, bro.
I thought they did too.
I thought the Celtics defense would be too much for the Warriors to overcome. I was clearly wrong.
Yeah, their defense wasn't really about that life.
It wasn't their defense that was the problem. It was their turnovers on offense.
I I think it's made Kevin Durant seem a little less
Relevant?
not relevant, but less of a contributing factor.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I
like the
mean,
Warriors didn't need him, even though he did win MVP. He definitely like
but let's not act
contributed
like
hella
it
stuff.
was just the original gang. Without Jordan Poole, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the Warriors are still a super team in my opinion. I mean, if you
Oh
got
yeah.
fucking Draymond Green and
I mean, let alone Steph
Curry
Curry
and
and Klay
Klay
Thompson.
Thompson,
That's two superstars right there.
they still have Andre Iguodala.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
so they're still stacked.
some of their core four is still there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They're still stacked.
yeah, they're stacked for sure. But it's just like, but like once again, I'm gonna come back to Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, who most improved player in the league, in my opinion, is disgustingly doing things for the Warriors that J- KD didn't consistently do it. What Jordan Poole has done sometimes. Jordan Poole hit the longest 3-point shot in a fucking playoff game in like 50 years.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Dude's disgusting.
I think I'd never even heard of him until this year.
And so I think he was. I think it's his junior year in the league, if not his sophomore year. Uh, he didn't do a lot at first. You know what I'm saying? Not that he wasn't. He was still scoring and
He's
playing
just getting
good.
acclimated.
He was getting acclimated. But now like he's a dog, bro. Like Jordan Poole's a dog. And I shout out Jordan Poole. You do awesome on the court. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. People have been talking about Curry
But
and the
Steph
GOAT
Curry led the
debate.
way.
Yeah, always has.
Yes.
Always
Yes. Yes.
has. I think um I think he's up there with Braun.
I don't.
I think he's up there with Braun.
I, I'm a. I want you to understand why I don't.
Okay.
Steph Curry, one of the greatest offensive players to ever touch the fucking basketball. Nobody does what he does from the 3-point line ever. I don't know if anyone ever will. You know what I'm saying? He's amazing what he does on the court offensively. Defensively, he's not one of the greatest players of all time. When we talk about the GOATs, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, they were up and down the court their whole career.
Braun just be losing so much.
Bron does lose, but Bron also plays in a different league. Bron plays in a league where superstars are everywhere.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan and Kobe. Kobe was in the beginning of that era where they were beginning to be more superstars. Carmelo, AI, you know what I'm saying? When they're big, not Carmelo, but when they're beginning to be more superstars. Jordan played in a league where he was one of few superstars.
Mhm.
LeBron played in a league where there was full of superstars.
Curry's playing in that league too,
Curry
though.
is playing in that league though. Curry has 4 rings. LeBron has 4 rings. Curry's 34 years old. It's not like he's a youngin.
Braun's 36,
36,
37.
37, something like that. So it's what I'm saying. It's not like he's a youngin. Curry's been in the league for over a decade.
Fuck, Mary kill Jordan, LeBron, Kobe.
Fuck. Okay, so fuck. Why do you do this to me? Okay, so I'm gonna marry Jordan. I feel like he's probably the richest out of the three.
I think, yeah, probably because
I
of
think he was the first billionaire out of the
yeah,
three.
because of his shoe deal.
LeBron's too fucking big. I'm gonna kill you, bro. Like you scared the shit out of me. You're a fucking monster. If I had to fuck one of you, I guess it's Curry. Like he's like the most feminine out of the fucking
It was
three.
Kobe though. Curry's not
You said Curry. Oh, bro, I heard Curry.
Kobe.
Kobe. Well then, damn. I mean, it's still Kobe though, out of LeBron or Kobe. But I think Kobe's different though. I don't know. Like
I'm a fuck Kobe because he's gonna be a
just because it's
fucking
Kobe, dude. It's
animal.
Kobe, bro. Like
Yeah.
I can't kill Kobe. He's,
Well,
I.
you wouldn't be changing
But
much.
I wouldn't kill him. I'd rather kill LeBron than Kobe. Fuck. I hate it when you do this.
Um, yeah, I'll probably marry Jordan, kill LeBron, fuck Kobe.
Yeah, yeah, same.
He'd
Yeah, that's the three right there,
he'd
bro.
fuck you rough as hell though. I know he would.
All right.
Be like, I'm a fuck harder than you can.
Mama
Put this mamba mentality in your ass, boy.
mentality. Oh my god.
All
All
right.
right, so today we have a hold up. Have we gone through 30 minutes yet? No, not yet. Not yet.
So,
Not yet.
so, so,
So,
let's talk about this Drake album that everyone loves so much.
dude, everyone hates it. I love it.
See, here's the
Hold
thing,
up,
and
hold
this
up, listeners. I gotta go get my buddy. Brie, you wanna sub in for me real quick?
we
You can. Come on, real quick. Look, I got this PYT. She's gonna come on the radio and talk to y'all for a little bit. Her name's Bree.
what is a PYT?
Pretty young thing.
Oh, okay. Smooth, charming.
Yeah,
That was a very nice
you know,
compliment
you
of you to
know.
give her.
Come on, Bree. Yeah, it's
Bree's
recording.
coming.
Here, so here's the mic.
I gotta wait for Bree.
I'm gonna put these on you here. You can move them as
It's gonna take a while.
Oh wow, it's loud up in here. So are you gonna
Yeah, I'll lead the
yeah.
way. So
Okay,
take
cool.
take your finger and like put it on the top of the mic like this, and then like put your finger above your top lip, like hold it like right here.
What? Like this?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
giving ASMR or what?
Um,
Okay, I didn't know it was like this. Like,
yeah, I mean, as long as people are able to hear you, but usually with these, just the closer you keep them to you, it keeps the audio
okay,
quality
so
more
your
consistent.
your finger and then your lip on your finger.
Yeah,
Perfect.
cool, cool. So, what'd you think about the Drake album?
I fucks with it. I think it's real cool.
I fucks with it as well. I fucks with
Yeah.
it as well. See, Echo was telling us how Certified Lover Boy was not fire.
No, I disagree.
Please explain to the viewers why Echo was.
It snapped, bro. I feel like I low key fucked with it harder than this new one.
He said there were two songs on it that were good, and I disagree with that. Race My Mind was fire.
You see, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I know that one.
I'm gonna race my mind. I got the
No.
keys. This is one of the best songs on the album. Poppy's Home.
Yeah, I like Poppy song. I like
Um,
I Mr. Body Catcher, Slaughter Gang,
was that on
Soul
CL Boy?
Snatcher.
CLB?
I think, right?
I think that
With
song's
21 Savage?
I think that song's way older than that.
Nah. Knife Talk?
Yeah,
Right?
Knife Talk wasn't on CLB.
Really? I'm tripping.
Nah, you're hella tripping.
Damn, bro.
That shit.
Damn, I forgot what's my favorite songs on there though, but I know I fucked with it.
When did Knife Talk
I'm
come
a
out?
little drunk, not
Yeah,
gonna
everybody's drunk.
lie.
I'm
Matter
not, but everybody
Speaking
else
of,
is.
would you mind passing me my burr, bro?
100%.
For
There
sure.
you go. But
Thanks.
not this new one. I mean, it's a different vibe. It's like dance hall house type shit. And I think people were expecting it to be rap. And Echo and I have had this conversation before. It's of my personal belief that stupid people shouldn't have the right to an opinion.
I mean,
I,
whatever, but I fucks with the album. I like that one song. It's giving like Aladdin vibes. You know what song I'm talking about?
no, I don't.
It's man, I'm drunk. I don't know the name of it. Let me look on my phone. But it's hard, man. Like
There's
the hardest song on the
there's
album,
quite a
I'll
few.
say.
Text Go Green, Sticky's a good one. Um, Flights Booked is a good one.
Flights booked. You see, Tie the Bands. Tie the Bands is the
Tie
hardest
That
song.
Bonds, Blinds.
Binds.
Yeah,
Tie that binds. I'm sorry.
Tie That Binds is pretty
Tie that
fire.
binds. Yes,
What up, Jarvis?
I also like Liability and the song with 21 Savage, Jimmy Crooks.
Yeah, see, I think.
You don't like it?
Oh, 1 second. We are gonna pause because the piss I've ever seen a dog take. Now, unfortunately, this happened indoors where it's not supposed to happen. Um,
Man,
Bree, how'd you feel about that piss just now?
that was a hefty one. I'm sure Jordan was not happy to,
I feel like it felt great.
you know,
I'd love to take a piss like that at
yeah,
some
just
point.
all over the floor. Yeah.
Maybe not all over the floor. Now, if I was outdoors, if I was in the woods or something, definitely a piss like that on the side of a tree would be pretty
You see,
satisfying.
I don't think men realize how lucky they are to just be able to whip it out and pee anywhere.
Yeah, well, y'all gotta
Let's
like,
talk about it because I personally don't have aim. I can't just pee outside. Like I'm gonna need to go to a quick trip. I don't care how drunk I am. I'm not peeing outside.
you gotta wipe that shit too.
Yeah, you gotta, all that shit.
I've seen
But
girls pee. It's like a fucking super soaker. You know the pump one? You pump it up, and then it's just like this giant blast
man,
coming out of the end of it.
yeah, I do not pee outside. So you guys are lucky. You can just pee anywhere.
Well, you have to, because if you don't have something like between your legs and the pee contraption,
Mhm.
then
Yes.
you just piss all over yourself.
It's no aim, no control. It's not for me.
Is
I
it?
will not be participating.
Do you? Is it the same like when you're holding it? Is it the same as a man? Do you use your Kegels?
Explain to me what is a Kegel?
Okay, so like poops are the same. When you gotta take a shit and you
Poops.
can't go yet, that little
Mhm.
like muscle that you flex
To
in
like
your
hold it in.
yeah.
I feel like I have a. I mean TMI. I feel like I have a large bladder. I feel like I can hold my pee for a long time.
Well, you probably have strong Kegels too.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
many benefits to having strong Kegel muscles. It
Wonderful.
yeah, it makes
Both
you
boys and girls have Kegels.
yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
You know the sus machine at the gym, the one that like you put your legs in the middle of it and then you like spread them out.
Yeah, I am familiar.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a Kegel exerciser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it helps
Wonderful.
exercise your Kegels.
So, does that help with your pee or
Well,
no?
it helps you hold your pee and your what was that, Echo? Yeah, it helps your vagina be tight.
Wonderful.
It tightens that poo-tang.
Wow.
It
Okay.
makes it it helps you have stronger erections if you're a male. It helps you last longer if you're a male.
So it's a great exercise in the gym, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
and really all you can do is just like you can sit like I'm doing a Kegel exercise right now.
Right.
Like you wouldn't even know it. You're just like, flexing that little thing down there.
Okay.
And it has all sorts of benefits for you. If if you have a muscle, it might as well be strong. You know what I'm
Wonderful.
saying?
Yeah.
So we're gonna switch up the format a little bit since
Okay.
Echo is over there. We're gonna ask some questions from the internet.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
All right, all right, all right. Now, how do you turn a no into a yes?
A no and two yes. I mean, I just make it happen, use your eyes and just like keep I don't know.
Use your eyes. What do you mean?
Yeah, like my
Put it
puppy
like
dog eyes. I have puppy dog eyes.
okay, so you
So it's like
use.
if someone tells me no, I just look at them with like these eyes and then they'll usually just tell me yes. I don't have to
See,
do too much.
I'm one of the least persuasive people on the planet. I don't even have an answer for this. I'm just like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh okay, it's no then.
I mean, everything happens for a reason too, so I don't try.
So that's the next question. Do you
Yeah.
believe in fate?
Fate. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd say so, yeah. I'm very spiritual, so
See, I'm
I'm very big on everything happens for a reason.
I suppose everything happens. Well, see, the way I see it is everything happens and then you kind of make up the reason for it. So I would say everything
Yeah,
happens for a reason. And I mean, everything is caused by something. So the reason that something happens could just be the things that cause the situation to happen.
for sure.
But
Agree with you on that. But it's easier to just say everything happens for a reason.
see, I think this shit's pretty fucking random.
Yeah,
I think shit's pretty fucking random.
yeah.
I'm kind of like,
I believe you can make decisions to change your fate.
yeah, that makes sense.
You know,
I think that what do I think? Let me
it's a
think about
lot
what
of
I
shit.
think. Yeah, I don't know. I think things are a little bit more random and meaningless.
Right.
I don't want to say like I don't want to say I'm nihilistic, but
Nihilistic. Can you go into depth of the definition of that? I'm not quite
so
too sure of
nihilistic is basically like nothing matters.
nothing. Okay, yeah.
And things definitely matter. They may not, the universe is a big place. They may not matter in the grand scheme of things a whole lot. But to the people that they happen to, or the animals that they happen to, or the plants, or whatever the fuck they happen to, they matter
Are you familiar with the term like duality and whatnot?
somewhat.
I feel like it's kind of meaning like nothing is permanent, everything is like everything matters and nothing matters.
Yeah, it's
Everything is like you're good and you're bad.
like yin yang.
Yin yang
Yeah,
basically, yeah.
yeah. I definitely believe that. I don't think that there's a such thing as like a perfect person. I know good people that have done bad things, bad people have done good things.
Right.
There's a certain amount of darkness in everyone, no matter how much lightness there is in everyone. But when it comes to the question of like, do things matter in the so energy doesn't die, right? It's like a law of physics, I think.
Correct.
And but what like how much energy does an action have?
Right.
Like if I let me think of another way to put this. So you know the law of attraction, right?
Yeah.
I wonder because I know a lot of people that believe in it and a lot of people that believe it or like live their life by it. And one of the things that kind of drives me crazy about it is like there's this idea that you just think positive thoughts
Mhm.
and do the work and then good things happen to you, but that's not necessarily true.
You think?
It's not necessarily true because there are people who think positive thoughts all day, happiest people that you know,
Mhm.
and they work really hard, they make all the right moves, and then one day they just get shot in the face. Where does the getting shot in the
Well,
face come from?
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's not their fault. I feel like that had nothing to do with like
It's not their fault, but what attracted that bullet to their face?
I mean, I feel like maybe that was written in like their life plan or something like that.
So what would the reason for that happening be?
Shit. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like some things are unexplainable, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fair answer.
And yeah, I don't know. But man,
Should be complicated. Okay.
yeah, I feel like I was gonna go off of something you were saying, but I got sidetracked and I don't remember.
That's okay. It's kind of hard to do this sometimes, especially if you're like super drunk. And,
Yeah,
like,
I'm a little drunk, man, and I'm trying to like really say some like inspiring shit or whatever, but I keep getting sidetracked.
yeah, podcasting can be difficult
Like,
sometimes,
yeah, this is
especially like
my first time ever like doing some shit like this.
yeah,
So,
most people I know have never done a podcast before.
right.
It's podcasts are really common. There's a lot of them out now, but like for the most part, people
Yeah.
don't do podcasts.
I watch some podcasts every now and
What
then,
podcast do you watch?
I've watched like Shane Dawson podcast.
I know Shane Dawson from YouTube. I've never seen his podcast.
Yeah, like he be like doing some conspiracy theory shit. I
He
kind
does
of fuck.
conspiracy podcasts now.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty. I used to watch him back in the day, like
Yeah, I used to watch him when I was younger. I watched him a lot on YouTube. Him and Fluffy Talks and Ray William Johnson.
yeah, I fuck with the podcast a lot more than like the YouTube
I
shit.
drive I'm a truck driver, so I'm just in my truck all day listening to podcasts. It's pretty much
Right.
what I do.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I listen to Joe Rogan's, and
I
then
love him. Yes.
do you listen to his podcast a lot?
Yeah, I mean, like, I never like I watched the podcast on
So
YouTube.
you watch like the clips and
Yeah, shit
okay,
like that. But
that's kind of. I mean, that's a good way to do it. It's we get more views on our clips than we do on our actual podcast.
right. Yeah.
It's easier for you can kind of watch like a 5 minute clip and then go about your day. Actually, like if you were to listen to the whole podcast, it's commitment. You got to commit, a
Yeah, for
couple
sure.
hours to it, which is cool as you have the time to do it. It's great for like road trips and shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I watch Joe Rogan's, Andrew Schultz.
Joe Rogan. So are you into like trippy stuff
Oh
and
yeah,
things like that?
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's tough to kind of like
I feel you.
define trippy.
I feel you.
But I'm into asking questions, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm into uh outside of the box thinking,
I agree.
I
What's
guess.
your sign?
I'm a Libra.
A Libra. Wow, I'm an Aquarius.
Okay. What does that mean?
Are you not into like astrology at all?
Not really.
No. I mean, I feel like Libra and Aquarius. Yeah, air signs. I feel like we get along pretty well. My best friend was a Libra.
See,
So,
I never really bought into the stuff that much,
okay.
but I do notice like I have noticed that I've been friends with people who are air signs, and they'll talk to me about it. And like one of my best friends is a Leo,
I love Leos.
Echo's an Aquarius,
Same Aquarius gang.
but I never really like I guess I've like read horoscopes and I've had people introduce it to me, and I don't really feel like the person that the horoscopes describe me as. I don't feel like that dude. I don't really relate
Right.
to him that much, and I don't like the things don't happen to me. They say they'll be
Do
like, "This is
you
relevant in your life," and I'll be like, "No, it's not."
Okay, cool. What was I gonna say? Do you like just look up like basic Libra shit, or do you actually have your like full chart
It's
and
always
all that?
somebody showing me. Someone's done my
Okay.
chart before. This girl I was talking to did my chart,
Right.
and she sat there and tried to go over it with me, and then she got mad because I kept arguing with her.
Yeah, I feel like some people don't like believe in zodiacs and don't resonate with it because they're just like looking at their sun sign, but there's like so many different signs you have that make
Yeah,
up
there's
like
a bunch that like contribute into it, but I just don't
yeah,
like.
resonate with it.
It's hard for me like if there's no evidence for it, if there's no like
Mm.
science behind it, like tangible science, because like it's not something that's as much a theory as it's like if you take it seriously, it's really going to affect your character and it's going to affect the moves that you make and
You see, you know what makes me like believe it so much?
what.
It's like I take all the people in my life that I know, like let's say like my mom's a Sagittarius, so like I look at all the people in my life that are Sagittarius and like see like what characteristics they have that like are in common, you know?
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, must be because they're all Sagittarius, you know?
Yeah,
And that's how I kind of like that's why I believe in it because it's like people do act like their sign. I feel like.
I can see that. I guess I also feel like a lot of the descriptions are like pretty general, I guess.
Yeah.
And you could look at I mean, I've looked at people who are like a Cancer per se, and they'll have, there will be things about them that like the Cancer resonates with. And then there
Right.
will be things about them that the Scorpio resonates with. And I guess you could contribute that to there being multiple houses.
Right. It's really complex.
Yeah.
It's like a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really skeptical of anything that like describes people. And
Right.
I try to just figure out who I am for myself and act how I want to act according to how the situation requires me to act to it, and
Yeah.
try not to necessarily think about it too much. I just kind of like want to do the right thing, and I try to you know decide right from wrong. And I know like certain characteristics I have, like I'm introverted and really like in my head. I'm not a very outgoing person. I'm not a very emotional person. um I guess I am emotional, but I'm not driven by emotion. I'm driven by like logic and reason. um and I know things like that, but I don't really like contribute them to any sort of, I guess, classification or label, because I feel like that can be like a slippery slope.
Yeah, I kind of use my like I have astrology apps and whatnot, and I kind of just like I don't like go by them. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
don't like it's not like a fucking guide or whatever.
Right.
But like it kind of just makes me feel better. Like I'll just live my life normally, and then if I'm feeling like some type of way, I'll check my app, and it's like, oh, you're lacking in this, and I'm just like, oh, like
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like it's kind of just like a confirming of why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling, not so much as like a fucking psychic
Yeah,
like
it's
prediction.
not like your Bible.
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
know.
I I mean, a lot of people believe in it, and a lot of people do resonate with it. So there's probably, I mean, some truth to it at least, uh even if it's just placebo.
Right.
I mean, placebo can still be relevant. Like if you take if you're in a trial for like a depression med and you take the placebo, but you don't become depressed, you become undepressed because you're under the impression that you're taking the actual drug. The placebo effect is still effective in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I don't know. All that stuff's really complicated, but I think as far as like trippy things that I think about, a lot of it's more a lot of it's more like space shit, you know.
Space shit.
I think about the universe and how big it is, and I think about math and the odds of there being other life and the odds of it ever finding us, and I think about the way that humans interact with each other a lot. I think a lot about uh psychological shit. I'm
Yeah.
fascinated by history and like how shitty people are, you know? Um throughout history people get power and then they kill people and
Yeah,
do all
that's
this
crazy,
crazy
right?
shit.
I don't know. Is it just me or is it weird that we're still having war and shit in
Um
2020? What year is it? Is it
it's,
22?
it's 2022.
2022. And we're still like killing people in wars and whatnot. Like we
It
can't
is
like I think that's weird. I
it
don't know.
it is weird. But you got to think like we think that we're really advanced now. And over the course of human history, we're probably the most advanced that we'd ever been. I don't know. Some ancient civilizations might have had technology that we couldn't even comprehend. There's a debate about that, but there's no, evidence to support it really outside of the pyramids. So let's just say we're the most advanced technologically that we've ever been. But we've only been like that for 120, 140 years. 150 years. Let me do some math. 160 years ago was the
You're good at math or what? Were you good at math in school?
up until like algebra 1. After
I
algebra
thought that.
1, I stopped paying attention. Um
Yeah, math was like my worst subject.
I got put in a advanced math class my freshman year of high school,
That's amazing.
and it was just advanced. They had honors, and then advanced was below that. And it was just based off this test that we took in 8th grade, but I didn't. Maybe I could have done good at it, but I didn't care about school at all.
Right.
I dropped out, and I just had other shit going on in my life. I
When did you
really.
drop out?
I was a senior, but I was going to have to
Damn.
either do homeschool or go to school another semester and like pass everything if I was going to graduate. So I was either going to graduate late or I just my whole entire senior year of high school would have just been doing homework whenever I was home from school. And
Damn.
but I mean I was living on my own at the time. I needed to work, and I just didn't really feel like school would get me where I was trying to go, at least not at that moment in time. Um, and
Yeah, school is a big fat waste of time in my opinion. I was never fucking there.
yeah, I was the same way. I'd miss at least one day each week, usually two. I skip school all the fucking time. Um, and for me, I wouldn't necessarily encourage anyone to drop out of school unless they have to. But if you don't like school, you can get a GED and then go to college.
It literally does not matter. Like I know so many people that just got their like GED and it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
Like it doesn't matter at all unless you're like doing some like crazy ass job or
Yeah, or
something. Like
if you want to get into MIT or Harvard or one of those schools, you
yeah,
got to have all these extracurriculars and you got to have, SAT scores that are at a certain level and all this shit. But I mean, even that at the end of the day doesn't really matter. Like
right.
most companies aren't looking like if you're going to like MIT, some random company hiring an HR person isn't really gonna give that much of a fuck. I mean, maybe it puts you ahead in the queue of people who are applying for jobs, but yeah, I think its importance is over
Stupid.
exaggerated.
This one's mine.
Pause. 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 Resume. Um,
Gang.
gang. Um, but yeah, school was never really my shit, and I've done a lot of psychedelic drugs too. I guess it's the other trippy shit that I'm into.
I agree with both of those statements. School was also never my shit, and I like psychedelics or whatever.
Which psychedelics do you?
I feel like there's like a big three, and
Is it LSD, DMT, and psilocybin?
yeah,
Okay,
for
okay.
sure.
Some people throw MDMA in there too.
I mean, that's like Molly, right?
Yep.
I fucks with Molly, but like I don't like have it often. I guess
Yeah, I don't
it's like a Vegas thing or whatever.
the only one I do now is shrooms. I don't
Right.
do acid that much anymore.
Yeah, I don't do it much anymore. But definitely had a stage.
I'd like to do Molly, but I'm worried about fentanyl. Fentanyl scares me, and I do
Yeah,
get
that's
drug tested, and MDMA is one of the things that shows up on the drug test. So I'm like wary about doing it. Doesn't last long, but Molly's it's one of my favorite feelings ever. It feels so good being on Molly.
yeah. I did Molly in Vegas, and
That was a fucking blast.
I mean, bro, it was my first night in Vegas, and I got really drunk, like way too drunk. Took Molly at the club, and like I ended up vomiting like right after I took the Molly.
I
So
feel like I feel like that's a bad combination. Alcohol and a lot of
yeah,
alcohol, especially in Molly.
yeah. I don't think I like felt it for real because I threw it up. You
I've
know.
done that, but I've taken Molly just being too high on weed and doesn't really kick in like it's supposed to. A lot of it has to do with the dose,
I mean,
and
there was another time I did Molly though. I was like way too young to be doing Molly, and I was just like, I feel like I just talked for like 6 hours straight. It was bad.
when you were on the Molly,
Yeah, I was like really young.
yeah, how old were you?
Probably like 14,
Okay,
maybe
it's
13.
not terrible. The first time I did a psychedelic, I was 16.
Yeah, I think I was like 14 the first time I did acid.
Wow, what
Yeah.
was that like?
Honestly, I had a bad trip my very first time, but I've done it since then and, have had many trips.
I've
So,
had uh I've had plenty of bad trips.
right.
Usually not like I'm like seeing monsters and I think I'm gonna die. Not that type of shit, but just like really emotional shit, you know.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays I'm pretty good at like controlling my trips. Like I'm not going to go into like a crazy ass bad trip. I might have like some bad vibes or whatever, but
Yeah, for me it's always like I've had trips where I just like cried for 6 hours straight.
right, yeah.
Um but I've never had anything like
I think I've done that off shrooms.
see, I've never had a trip like that off shrooms. I did have one really emotional shroom experience, but I didn't cry and it was more reflective and I guess kind of intellectual. Changed a lot about my values and how I see things. But it was like deep and emotional, but it wasn't like a crying thing. Usually off
Right.
shrooms, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
I haven't had many bad trips off shrooms, but I've had plenty off of acid. And I wonder if like some of the times I've taken acid, if it's been research chemicals. I'm sure it has some of the times. Um, but there's got to be a different effect between LSD and like what's the one called like 2B fly or something is an analog of LSD, which is a
To be
reason.
fly. I'm not familiar.
It's I mean it's not something that like drug dealers are like, "Yo, I got some 2B fly." You know,
Right.
it's like drug dealers are like, "Yo, I got some LSD," and it's actually like 2B fly. There's
Yeah.
a few analogs of LSD that are I don't think they're legal anymore. They used to be
Mm.
legal, but they're, easier to get for some drug dealers than LSD, and they don't necessarily know the long-term effects of those, or even the, you know, momentarily effect, like the present effects of them. They don't know exactly what
It's
it's.
like fake, or is it just like a different
It's it's a different molecular structure, so it's a different chemical. If they're calling it acid, then yeah, it's like a fake acid, but it gets you high. It's very
wow.
molecularly similar to acid, but it just affects you different, and it feels like acid, I'm sure, but there's gonna be, some dissimilarities. Um, but a lot of times I've done acid and I've had bad trips, really emotional.
You see, I feel like in 2019, I was like doing acid a lot or whatnot, and then I haven't really done it since then. But I did it like recently for the first time in a long time, and I did 2 tabs, and I was like, shit was crazy. I went outside and I was looking at the stars and whatnot. Swear, like I could see the whole universe. Like that shit was like,
You ever had a trip where you were looking into a mirror? This happened to me once. I was looking into a mirror,
oh
looking
my
into
god.
my eyes, and then this like kaleidoscope type of visual came around, and all I could really see is like my eye in the center, and then this kaleidoscope type of thing on, either side of it, and I like fell into my eye and started like falling. I had the sensation of falling.
Okay, like I feel like I just imagined it, but yeah, I don't know if I've ever been to that. But
I've had some crazy moments. I last time I did shrooms, I was over at my buddy Chris's house, and I went and do his. It was the weekend. The Weekend's new album came out, Dawn FM,
I love the weekend.
and I was listening to Dawn FM. He was asleep. I was listening to Dawn FM, tripping fucking balls, and I got up and I went into his bathroom, and I'm taking a piss, and I all of a sudden feel like I'm outside in the middle of nowhere is the best way to describe it.
But you're inside.
Yes, but
Okay.
I feel like everything is far away from me.
Right.
And I look behind me, and the wall to the bathroom looks like it's 500 feet away.
Mhm.
I've had some weird moments like that.
And you were on LSD, right?
I was on shrooms that time.
Shrooms. Okay. You see, I did. Have you done DMT?
I've kind of. I haven't done DMT to the point where you break through. I did a hit of DMT, and I was like, I'm not ready to continue doing DMT. This isn't the
Felt
moment for me right now. And then I never finished it.
right.
So the most I've had off of DMT is just like this.
It's like a thing at first when you smoke it, but you don't blast off, right?
Yeah,
It's like a whole little
to an hour. I guess I haven't thought of that with DMT. It's just like you're
DMT.
immediately tripping.
You hit it, and the walls start like it starts being trippy as hell,
Yeah.
instantly. So yeah, I feel like that happened to me too. Like I hit it and I like kind of had this little trip thing, and then it went by really fast, and I was like, "There's got to be more to this."
Mhm.
So I ended up like smoking more of it, and I like blasted off, and it was like all wicked crazy and whatnot.
Yeah, I've heard some stories about it. I've heard it's pretty indescribable. It's something I
For
definitely
real,
I definitely want to do it at
you should.
some point. It's hard
Yeah,
to find.
yeah. It kind of comes to you, kind of thing.
Yeah. But no, when I did it, I only took one hit of it, and I took a hit. It was out of a one hitter. It was out like, one of those things,
Right.
and which you're supposed to smoke it in a crack pipe. Or
Yeah,
like,
I smoked it out of a pipe.
yeah, and
I don't know if it was a crack pipe, but it's just normal weed pipe. I smoked it out.
yeah. Well, people
I
people
actually
do
might
it.
have mixed it with weed, to be
People
honest.
people do it like that too. They'll put it in a bong bowl, or they'll just put it in a regular bowl and like put it in the middle of some weed. But
Yeah.
the most efficient way to smoke it is out of a crack pipe, or an oil burner. Actually, is
Okay.
what a crack pipe is. But um, yeah. And when I did it, I just got like this, jolt that went through my body. It was like this vibration. I didn't really get too crazy of visuals. It was mostly mental. Like my thoughts started racing.
Bro, like I started seeing all like quite a lot of like Egyptian shit. And it makes me just feel like Egyptian shit is like the like start of life. Like I don't know.
The Egyptians were onto something. They were highly advanced spiritually. Have
I
you
mean,
so originally Egyptologists thought that Egypt was it's like 3 to 6,000 years old, I think.
mhm.
Um, they think that's we don't go back much more than 10,000 years. I think Sumer dates back to 10,000 BC, and they think that's when civilization started. But they have evidence, lots of evidence, in the Earth's crust that there was an asteroidal impact between 10 and 12,000 years ago. Um, it's called the what's that called, Echo? Okay, he's not listening.
The Big Boom,
No, no, it wasn't the
Big
Big
Bang.
Bang. It was the there was an asteroid impact about 10,000 to 12,000 years ago, and I'm gonna butcher this, but that ended an ice age. I guess the ice age was before that. That ended an ice age. Well, no, maybe it began a new ice age because there was some kind of fallout from it. Either way, not
Some
important.
trippy shit was going on.
Basically, the point that I'm getting to is that there's evidence that there were civilizations before this asteroid impact, and this asteroid impact basically wiped out almost any trace of them. The only thing that ended up being there that like had a trace of they it was the people that remembered it. Basically, the people that survived that asteroid impact passed on these stories and told their kids or whoever about the world that existed before the asteroid impact. And they think like Atlantis was a real place. They think,
Atlantis, like the movie, right?
yeah, like the lost city of Atlantis.
Like in the water.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't in the water originally. It was just a regular city above the ground. And then this asteroid impact happened, and it sunk. It got
Oh,
hit by a tsunami or something. The layout of the Earth changed. Sea levels rise in some areas, and it sunk.
wow.
There's I forget where it is. I think it's off the coast of I don't know where it's off the coast of, but they have like ancient ruins underwater that they think could be Atlantis.
Man, what do you think about mermaids? Do you believe in mermaids?
I don't believe in mermaids.
You
No,
don't.
I don't. Do you believe
Okay.
in mermaids?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I watched a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't now, but in the past I've watched a lot of stuff about like Alaska and whatnot, and I seen like they had these mermaids off Alaska, and it's like these different breeds. I kind of believe in it, you know. The
See,
ocean is really big.
Echo makes this point a lot. He regarding Bigfoot especially, like it could just be out there and we don't know about it. But I mean,
You see, I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it. I kind of believe mermaids more than Bigfoot, but
I don't
I don't
necessarily
doubt Bigfoot. I'm not knocking him, you know.
well, Bigfoot was a real thing at some time.
I,
Gigantopithecus was an actual animal.
man, I believe in all that shit. Fairies,
Fairies,
mermaids.
really.
Yes, like everything.
What does a fairy do exactly? Like
I
fairly
mean,
odd parents, or
I don't know. I feel like fairies
is
are
their
actually
role?
bad. Like they're actually like kind of mean. And I feel like they're just in like a different dimension. I feel like probably like
So what
cats can see them, and I feel like we just can't see them unless like I don't know, maybe you're special, you can see fairies. But
So, have you ever heard the theory that when you do DMT or LSD or these psychedelic drugs, that it basically helps you see into another dimension or elements of another dimension that's always there, we're just unable to perceive it?
right,
So, do you think
I
there are
mean,
some? Do you think there are some animals that can see things like fairies, and
oh yeah, 100%,
they're
for
more
sure,
in tune with the other dimensions than we are?
for sure. It's actually like a fact. Like cats, that's why they sleep so much because they be like zoned out in other dimensions and shit.
That's wild. That's
Bro,
wild.
you trying to hop back? All right. Bye, guys. It was so great talking to
Alright.
you.
Echoes back. That was Bree. Give it up for Bree in your house, sitting by yourself. If you don't clap, I will know.
Clap, 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 clap like ass cheeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's your vape.
Echoes back.
I'm back and I'm better. No Bryson Tiller.
Fuck Mary Kill.
Let's get it.
Amber Heard.
Oh my god.
Jada Pinkett.
Oh my god.
Hillary Clinton.
Okay, so we're gonna kill Hillary Clinton because she needs to
Young,
die.
young Hillary Clinton.
She still needs to die. It's
She was a
save a lot of
piece.
people a lot
She
of
was a
hardships.
piece.
We're gonna fuck Jada Pinkett because I wouldn't want to be entangled with her, and we're gonna. God damn it! I feel like I'm pulling a fucking.
No good way to answer this,
There's no
bro.
good. Amber Heard. She's just so sexy. Like I,
She is very,
the shit
very
that she's
attractive.
doing is fucking. It's like, oh my god. I'd have to eventually divorce her, but we're gonna marry Amber Heard.
So I am going to marry Hillary Clinton. Now, young Hillary Clinton. Young Hillary Clinton was hotter than Jada
She's
Pinkett
the
and Amber Heard.
devil.
She's hot as fuck.
She's the
Yeah,
devil.
but she's got all this power and all this
She's
money and
literally the
shit.
devil.
And she lets you. The best part about her is she lets you fuck other bitches.
I mean, I guess, but she's the devil.
She's
She's the
a
devil
demon. I
in
don't
white
know if she's
female form.
the devil.
She's the devil.
I don't know if
Her name
she's
is Lucifer.
the devil. Her name's Hillary, bro. So I'm gonna fuck her, or no, I'm gonna marry her. I'm gonna marry her, and I'm gonna fuck Amber Heard because I feel like she's the
Oh my
freakiest of the
god.
three,
Yeah, easily.
and then I'm gonna kill Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, she's dying regardless.
Yeah,
It depends.
just however long.
Yeah, sometimes they're like 45 minutes, sometimes like 2 hours. It just really depends. Yeah. Sometimes we're vibing, sometimes we're chilling.
Okay, so, um, that was a good one.
You want to talk about gun control?
Let's talk about the Drake album first, because we didn't get to
Dude,
finish talking
I
about the
love the
Drake
Drake
album. I
album.
love the Drake album too. Why
I,
are people hating on it, Echo?
so I feel like a lot of people are hitting on it in pop culture America because one, they didn't read that it was a dance album. This isn't a hip hop, a
This is
rap,
dance
a
music.
pop,
This is
or
house,
R&B
dance
album.
hall.
This is something totally different than that. I think a lot of people aren't up to date with what is popular worldwide. Um, in America, we have a certain standard for what we consider, rappers to put out. Um, this isn't that. This
Facts.
isn't that. This is something totally different. Um, and I just don't think people were prepared for it. He didn't really promote it. He just kind of put it out. Uh,
I think people want Drake to rap, and he didn't
or to
rap, and
sing.
they're pissed off.
Yeah.
See, this is my problem. What how fucking ridiculous are you to have access to millions of songs
Yes.
at your fingertips?
Okay. Um,
All
peace
right,
out.
it's nice meeting you as well. So you have access to millions of songs, and then you just talk about the ones that you don't like.
1 second.
Yeah, it's quite a
Okay.
bit.
Okay. Here I am. Okay. I'm sorry. God damn it. Repeat. Repeat your
Yeah, you
question.
have access to millions of songs, and you're like, I want to talk about the ones that I don't like.
I don't know. I mean, Drake's one of the biggest artists in the world. So,
Yeah, I
so
guess
anytime he drops, we're gonna talk. I honestly usually don't listen to a lot of Drake albums when they first come out, just cause like the hype is always too much. When I heard the hate though, I was like, you know what? Let me go check this out. And this has been my favorite album he's dropped since More Life.
I'm surprised that you didn't like CLB.
I kind of didn't like it. I just didn't feel like it had a lot of replay value. The couple of songs that were hits weren't really just Drake; they were features. Um,
I like quite a few songs off that one.
I wasn't too big of a fan myself.
I like quite a few.
Name some.
Raise My Mind, Poppy's Home.
I didn't like
Um,
Poppy Some.
yeah,
Didn't like it.
Poppy's Home. You didn't like it?
No, did not.
I thought it was a nice flex. It's a nice flex song.
I think it didn't have a lot of replay value. When I heard it, I liked it, but did I want to hear it again? No.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Um, let's do. This podcast is going to be so hard to edit. I had to
Sorry.
change her levels like a million times.
Yeah, she was pretty low, but I mean, we can always like. She don't have to necessarily be in the podcast.
I'm not just going to cut her out of it.
She was cool.
Yeah, she did a good job. She
Yeah.
did all right. Um, so let's just go on to. All right, we'll do elementary school accidentally serve kids floor sealant instead of milk.
Well, repeat that for me. Floor ceiling.
Elementary school accidentally serve kids floor sealant instead of milk.
Floor sealant. Okay. Let's talk about this, and I also want to talk about the Texas shooting.
Okay.
I do want to touch on that. Okay, so it's that's ridiculous.
Pretty much, I just saw that headline. I don't really have any thoughts about it or know too much about that story. I basically just wanted to let people know that happened.
That's ridiculous.
All right, so
I don't have too much to say about that.
let's
That's
talk
wild.
about guns.
Okay, let's talk about guns, dude. How do you feel about our Second Amendment right?
Well, we talked about it a little bit last week,
Personally, oh, we did
and
like on the air. You know, I be fucking high.
yeah, we talked about it on the air.
Let's talk about it a
My
little more.
suggestion is to just love your kids less. But
Okay, now I remember.
yeah, um, but no, I don't know. I support gun ownership. Um, because bad people have guns, I think it's necessary.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely feel safer with a gun on me, especially walking around downtown St. Louis with valuable shit on me and whatnot.
But I kind of want to specifically touch on the Texas shooting.
We did that too.
I be so high. That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
You know what?
I believe you were high last
I'm
week.
always high, dude.
You're always high. I believe you were like baked like a Jew whenever we were talking about the Texas.
Didn't he? Didn't
um.
Dude, I'm not even gonna say too much. You already know. You know. Our listeners know this is satire. Satire.
Baked like a
I got a
Jew.
bunch of Miller Lights in my fridge, and this is goddamn satire.
That was I didn't come up with that. I got to credit PJ Dixon for that joke, but
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Hitler.
I still use it. Well, PJ's probably got to credit Hitler, but I'm going to credit
Just make a
PJ.
mouth open, like, oh my god, they did not.
Jarvis has never listened to the podcast before.
This is gang. Everybody, also gang. You know what I mean. I'm
Gang,
not
gang,
gonna say too
gang.
much, but y'all, if you know, you know. On gang.
Heard that.
This girl said she said, should I go let? I low key need to show her where she parked. She doesn't know where she parked.
Yeah, I feel like she should probably been walked out to her car.
Yeah. I guess I'll be right back.
Okay, Jarvis, you want to hop on?
Nah, he don't.
You sure, bro? Okay, I got you.
Okay,
I
let's
got you.
pause it real
We'll
quick.
pause. I haven't been to Popeyes in a long time. We were talking about gun control.
Yeah, fuck it. We can keep talking about it, but
Do you want to talk about gun control anymore?
I just feel like, man, it's just, if you have a gun, I want a gun, man.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, and I don't think the protect yourself against tyranny argument is as valid as it used to be.
Yeah,
Because motherfuckers will just blow us up.
yeah, nukes win.
I mean, not even nukes, just tanks. You know,
Yeah.
if the government really wanted to be tyrannical and they got the military on board, there wouldn't be much we could
Oh,
do about it.
I mean, honestly, bro, they have technologies nowadays that's so far, like they can use sound waves to stop your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really like a fight,
They can use sound waves to stop your heart.
bro. Yeah, they know how to like concuss us through like sound waves.
Can they use sound waves to make us come?
Probably
That'd be
that'd be awesome.
yeah, that would be pretty
Just
cool.
play your favorite song, and then at the climax of the song, you just
Imagine you're just sitting here,
shit,
and you just
shit.
start coming, bruh.
I
You don't even hear it. You just start blowing your load fucking everywhere.
I'd be uncomfortable.
I'd be uncomfortable, but I'd also be grateful. It's an effortless orgasm for me, you know?
Oh man, oh fuck.
Put a whole new meaning to getting fucked by the government.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
to all our listeners that celebrate Juneteenth.
Juneteenth is interesting because it's not the day the slaves were freed, it's the day the last slaves were freed, which was quite a good amount of time after the slaves were
Yeah,
actually supposed to be
yeah.
freed.
I mean, you look at modern day prison system. There's still slavery.
Facts. More prisoners in America than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, and most of them are black.
And you see them on the side of the roads in Indiana. Drive to Indianapolis for my job. You see them on the side of the roads just
Yeah,
picking up trash.
this slavery still exists for sure. It's just under a different term.
Yep, yep, yep. Would you rather be a virgin forever or have sex with a family member once?
Fuck. Family member once, bro. I could definitely need some pussy in my life.
Yeah, man, me too. Which family member?
Ah, shit. As distant as I can get.
Okay, cool, cool. Would you rather bang a hot girl with your mom's mind or your mom's body with someone else's mind?
Hot girl. Mom's mine. I'm not fucking my mom's body.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
strange.
that'd be weird. No
That'd be
time. No
strange.
time.
Would you rather be forced to wear wet socks for the rest of your life or get came on by a man once?
Where am I getting came on? Like if you come on my foot, it's not that bad.
He's gonna come on your chest.
I'm sorry, but I'm not doing wet socks for the rest of my
Yeah, wet
life. That's
socks for the
that's
rest of
that's
your
that's a
life,
no
bro.
go. That's a no go.
Fuck that shit, man. Buzz fucking whatever you want.
I need some dry, warm fucking socks in the middle of the winter.
You can come in my mouth if you need to. I don't give a
Whoa.
fuck.
Nah, I mean the chest was pushing it. I'd rather just my big toe or something.
I mean, if it's between wet socks or getting my mouth nutted in, wet socks for the rest of your life, bro?
That's a long time.
You get gangrene, bro. You get an infection. You get an infection. Your feet would turn purple.
All right.
Okay.
You got some good questions.
Yeah, I do have some good questions. Would you rather find your significant other was cheating on you with a human or an animal?
Animal.
Less of a,
Animal,
into
I'm
your
leaving you,
ego.
bitch. You're crazy as fuck. With the
Right.
human, I'm not fucking gonna kill this nigga. I'm about to fight this nigga. I'm gonna find out who he is. Like, what the fuck? You're crazy as fuck, bitch. But that's fucked up. I hate you. I hate him. Where the fuck he at? Where you at? We all finna die. But an animal, fuck you, bitch. You crazy as fuck. That's easy. You're a weirdo. I don't
Okay.
fuck with you.
Okay.
You fuck animals.
Okay. Fuck Mary Kill. Oprah, Wendy Williams, Shannon Osborne.
All right. We're gonna marry Oprah. She's rich as the fuck.
Okay.
We're gonna fuck Osborne. I feel like she's crazy as shit.
I feel like she's got some
Wendy,
puss
you
on her.
gotta fucking die. Sorry.
She's definitely the most annoying of the three. Oprah's definitely the biggest catch. Oprah's not really
She's
annoying.
rich as fuck,
Shannon
dude.
Osborne's annoying.
No, fuck that. She's rich as fuck.
Yeah, she's got the.
She's so rich. I could literally do whatever the fuck I wanted for the rest of my life,
You could. You could.
as long as she consents.
All right. Well, would you rather have the best house in a shitty neighborhood or the worst house in a great neighborhood, and why?
Worst house in a great neighborhood because my children are gonna have the best education.
Okay. Okay. I feel similarly, but also I don't want to. I feel like if I had a good house in a shitty neighborhood, I feel like I'd be targeted.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
definitely.
Okay. All right. All right.
Chop a hidden nigga in his face.
Couple more questions,
Echo Shorty, he gonna beat his case. I'm the
and
only one you can't replace.
we're gonna be
Baby,
done.
let me nut up on her face.
That's the sound.
Oh man, imagine your fucking penis lips did that when you nutted that on the way out. That sucked.
I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind?
It'd be tough to masturbate discreetly, but yeah, I mean that wouldn't
Bro,
be a
did you
big
just
deal to
fart?
me.
No.
I just
No. Well, that wasn't a fart.
I forgot how to do the noise. I did it great the first
Oh
time.
my
I can't
god,
do it
bro.
again.
Shout us out, bro. Shout us out.
Shout out to me. We got a couple more questions here.
Shout me out.
Shout out Echo Shorty.
Gang.
What annoys you the most?
I hate being stared at.
You don't like being stared
No,
at.
I hate when a motherfucker like walks in front of your car and like stares at you in the car. Bitch, what are you looking at?
Yeah,
What the
that's a good
what the
question.
fuck are you looking at?
It's a good question.
I don't appreciate the lingering eye.
I would say just when people fucking lie. That shit pisses me off.
See, I lie, so I understand why people lie because I lie.
Yeah, when they lie about stupid shit, like, do you like your chicken baked or
Oh
fried?
yeah, no, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, just
Just
fake
fucking
ass
tell me
shit.
the
I
answer.
don't like fake ass shit.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Okay, what do you remember most about your first job?
Oh, I had a racist manager.
Really?
Yeah, so it was like my manager was an ex cop, and I didn't realize this. So I was like, it's like older, grown. I'd be at my job busting my fucking ass off, and all the other employees would come to me like, "Dude, you're doing such a good job. Like you're doing great. Like thank you for working so hard. You know, et cetera, et cetera." And he'd come up to me and be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this wrong? Like, what? Are you, like, duh, 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 you need to do this. Duh, duh, duh." He would just always come up to me, just just never happy with my work, like ever. He made me feel like I was a terrible employee.
Where are you working at?
Oh, Charlie's, by the movie theater in
Yeah,
Apparel, Illinois,
yeah, yeah.
and he just made me feel like I was always doing wrong, and yeah, bro, I'll never forget that. My manager was just always everyone. It was confusing, you know what I mean? At the time, I was a kid. I didn't really necessarily understand racism. Honestly, I was like 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? So like everyone else was telling me I'm doing such a good job, but my higher up was coming to me like, "You suck at your fucking job."
Yeah.
And it was yeah. That shit, I'll
Man,
never forget that.
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy,
Happy
bro.
Juneteenth. Fuck that. Does he still work there?
I doubt it. Not honestly, that building shut down.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, they're out of business. So
Oh, Charlie's was my shit.
it was cool.
I think they're still around.
I just don't think that building is
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, the thing that I remember most about my first job is
What
that
was your first job?
I gotten this is the first time I got kicked out of my house. I was 15, couldn't even drive yet, and I went and stayed with my mom in this one bedroom apartment. I had to sleep in the cupboard. And the guy whose apartment it was like letting me work for him. He detailed cars and he paid me $80 a week. So I was making like $2 an hour, and that's what I
Hmm.
remember the most about it. And then I did that for a week and was like, "Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
$2 an hour?" He didn't even have a driver's license, so he ended up getting pulled over in one of the cars, and he had to shut his business down. I don't know how they ever
Damn.
made any money. He was cleaning windows with fucking like newspaper and shit. It was weird.
That is weird.
What's the worst job you've ever had? Was it O'Charlie's?
Um, no, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
The place was dirty. The manager sucked. Uh,
Place was dirty. The manager sucked.
and yeah, it just wasn't a good job at all. Buffalo Wild Wings just ran. The one I worked at was ran terribly.
My worst job was probably McDonald's.
Oh,
That shit sucked.
yeah, yeah.
That shit sucked. Okay, what's the best vacation you ever been on?
I went on a cruise to Mexico. And that shit was fucking awesome.
I feel like we've asked this question before. Cruises to Mexico, that was fun.
Hey, my little brother's called me like 5 times in a row. I'm gonna answer the phone real
Mine's
quick.
probably a cruise. All right, go ahead. I'll sign us off.
Sign this off.
Motherfucking Druzy_Main on Instagram, Andrew Pikatowski on Facebook, Echo Green on Facebook, at It's Echo Shorty, and at Echo Shorty on Instagram, Echo Shorty on SoundCloud and Spotify, and I believe Apple Music. Still Human Apparel on Facebook and Instagram, stillhumanapparel.com. Still Human the podcast on Instagram, Facebook, True Social, Twitter, YouTube,
Yeah,
Spotify,
yeah.
and a few other ones. All right, I appreciate y'all sticking with
We
us
love
till
it.
the end.
We love y'all. Happy Father's Day. Happy fucking Juneteenth.
I fuck every single one of you in the
Um,
mouth.
s- uh,
Every single one of you.
oh, sorry, I had to leave for a second.
Fuck you in the
Um,
mouth.
Drizzy wants to fuck y'all. I love
In the
y'all. Let's fucking go.
mouth.
We appreciate every listener, every follower, every supporter, every family member, every friend. We love y'all.
So much we'd fuck you in the mouth.
Ah, man. Slide it off, bitch.
Fuck you in the mouth. Your teeth might hurt a little bit after.